Hey there guys, it's Attack on Samurai, and here is another Wi-Fi battle for you guys. This is Wi-Fi battle number 68, and this is against Hoya. Someone I haven't battled in a really long time, or at least it feels like it's been a really long time, since I battled him. But this battle, it was during a tournament that we had, on a Google Plus page called Pokemon Battle City or something like that. So yeah, he's one of the people that are on there and stuff. So we had a Kanto Classic competition. It was a 6-on-6 battle and stuff, kind of like how the Kanto Classic was. So yeah, so this team, he has a Clefable, Cloyster, Gengar, Aerodactyl, Jolteon, and Snorlax. While my team, I have Magneton, Scizor, Charizard, Starmie, Golem, and Clefable. If you guys saw my saw the Kalos competition that I did, so yeah. But anyways, let's get into it. I don't remember this too much because, as it says on the date, it was on March 25th. So yeah, I don't remember much from it. But anyways, he's going to start off with Eat and Sleep. I think that's Snorlax. So he starts off with the Snorlax. As I start off with Magneton. So I think I just went for a Volt Switch so that way I can get a switch into a Golem, since Golem can pretty much wall Snorlax. So I believe I made that play. Yeah, I made the play to go into Golem to take a hit from this. So he's going to go for a Crunch right here. I guess that was the best play he could make. I guess he couldn't risk going Earthquake since I only had, one resistance to it. Well, two resistances to it. But I get my Stealth Rocks up right here as he goes for an Ice Punch on this play. And Ice Punch does a good amount, actually. No freeze, thankfully. And I just Explode right here because why not? That was the best thing I could have gone for. I guess maybe I could have went Earthquake, but I just felt like, Explosion was the best thing because I wanted to try and do something. I wanted to get off massive damage onto that Snorlax. So now I get a free switch into a Scyther. I go for a U-turn and Snorlax drops right here. So goodbye Snorlax. We'll Eat and Sleep. So I get the U-turn off. Now I believe I bring in Clefable. No, I bring in Magneton again. So I bring Magneton back in as he goes into Sun Goku. I believe it's the Jolteon. He brings in Jolteon right here. So I think I just switch, or I just switch out. I don't think I'm with Flashkin. I think I'm with Flashkin on a different game. But I'm gonna bring in Clefable. Oh yeah, we had like 3 games, by the way. So I'll probably record all 3 of them, not in this one video, but like in separate ones. So anyways, he's gonna go for the Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball doesn't do that much. He goes for the Volt Switch and switches out, and I believe he brings in Death Shadow, which is the Gengar. Yeah, he brings the Gengar in. I think I went Thunder Wave. I think I have Thunder Wave on this one. Yeah, I had Thunder Wave, so I went for the Thunder Wave, predicting I'm going to switch out because I knew that Jolteon wasn't going to do that much to my Clefable anyway, since Clefable is mainly my specially defensive wall. So I'm going to switch out Clefable into Charizard. Since I felt like Charizard was the best mon to go into, just going to go for a Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball does half exactly. So I'm going to go for a Fire Blast. I land it, and Fire Blast does a huge chunk of damage, barely lives. Gengar barely hangs on. I go for the Air Slash, and I land it. So yeah, all the moves I have on my Charizard are actually like not very accurate moves. I think I had Dragon Pulse, but I guess I couldn't risk Clefable coming in. So he's going to bring in Aerodactyl, while Aerodactyl takes 25% from Stealth Rock. So he's going to go for the Stealth Rock play. I actually predicted him to well, I thought he was going to go for Stone Edge, but go for some type of Rock type move. But I go for the Dragon Pulse. Oh yes, I did have Dragon Pulse on it. He goes for a Rock Blast. He missed. Me for Rock Slide. He missed. I go for the Fire Blast. And I almost get it, almost barely, but he's going to get off the Rock Slide, and Charizard drops. But yeah, I guess he was predicting, me to switch out, so I guess that was a good play for him to go for the Stealth Rocks. But I just felt like, I had to sack Charizard at that point. But now I'm going to bring in Clefable. He's going to go for a Rock Slide again, and Rock Slide does a huge chunk to Clefable. Got a crit right there. And I go for the Moonblast. and it takes out the Aerodactyl. So arrow drops, and now since Gengar's gone, he doesn't have much of a thing to pressure me besides Jolteon and the Cloyster. So he's gonna bring it in. He's gonna go for a Thunderbolt, and Clefable drops right here. So Clefable's gone, and so is Charizard. So all I have left is Magneton, Scyther. I forgot my other mods. But yeah, so he's gonna go for the Volt Switch again. Gonna bring. I think he brings in the I forgot who he brings in. I think it's Cloyster. I think. No, he brings in the Clefable. So I think I'm with Flash Cannon right here. I think I went Flash Cannon or Volt Switch. And I just went for the. Okay, I went for the Light Screen. Yeah, this is a dual screen Magneton with Light Screen and Reflect and Volt Switch. So I go for the Flash Cannon, and Flash Cannon does a lot to that Clefable, not even a crit. So he goes for the Cosmic Power, I guess, thinking that he would live, but he's not gonna live this next Flash Cannon. So he's gonna switch out. Gonna go into something that can take the Flash Cannon, which is his Jolteon. I almost said Voltron. Brings in his Jolteon. I just take the Flash Cannon. So I just go for the Flash Cannon play again. And Flash Cannon does a decent amount to this thing. I'm just trying to get like special defense drops on this. I have Light Screen up, so Shadow Ball's not gonna do that much to Magneton. I mean, wasn't gonna do that much to Magneton anyway. So he's gonna go for so I'm gonna go for the Flash Cannon again. Trying to get that special defense drop. I don't get it, but I still get some good damage on that Jolteon. So he's gonna get off the Volt Switch. I'm gonna go back into. I think he actually brings in Cloyster now, predicting my Flash Cannon. No, he goes back into the Clefable. So he brings Clefable back in as I go for Flash Cannon. So he just sacks it right here, which was a good play on his part to do that. So Clefable's down. All he has left is Jolteon and Cloyster, which both of those mons are very, very dangerous. So he brings Cloyster in right away. And I switch out. I probably should have stayed in and just went for the Volt Switch play. That actually would have been a much better play. So I bring in Starmie right here, as he just sets up a. Oh, he goes Icicle Sphere. Never mind. So he goes for the Icicle Sphere play. And we got a crit right there. But even with Skill Link, it's not going to take me out. It's going to do about like 60% to me. So yeah. So I barely lived that. I go for the Rapid Spin play. Now this play right here, I should have just risked it and just went for the Skull play, because if I just went Skull, then one, it could have actually I think I had Psychic on this Starmie. But I should have went for the Psychic play, because if I went Psychic, then this Cloyster would have went down, and then it would have been a tie between Manectric and between Magneton and Jolteon. But because I made the Rapid Spin play, Cloyster takes sweeps me basically. So yeah, so that was a Hoya's game right here. So yeah, it's just gonna go for the Icicle Sphere again. I was hoping that he'd miss, but I think Skill Link is like 100% accurate. I think, don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. He got a crit right there. I don't think that crit mattered. I mean, it probably did matter. He got 2 crits actually. I'm pretty sure those crits mattered. Probably if he didn't get a crit, I could have lived. But yeah, so I bring in Scyther. Scyther's gonna drop to an Icicle Sphere, just like 2. Basically, so yeah, there goes Scyther. So Scyther drops, and I think that's all I had left, I believe. Yep, that was it. So that was game 1 against Hoya in this competition. So it was like a 3-on-3. Well, it was like a 3. It was like the person who gets the most wins. So it was like a 2 out of 3 game. So yeah, so we got game 1, and I will do game 2 next time. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next in game 2 of this series thing. So yeah, take care.